Is this your security system? This is like Disneyland for a junkyard guy like me, you know? You better be like 17 years old to get all these things done. Holy We're in downtown Elkin, Virginia, and this is Nick, who's my new friend. Nick just told me he's a builder, but restores cars kind of as a hobby business, and this is part of his hobby shop, so we're gonna just see what he's got. So this is an unrestored big block.
67 Caprice.
Just got turbo hydromatic?
Yeah, 400, yes sir.
Isn't that, and that's original paint on there still?
Yeah, I think it's had a few repairs over the years. We noticed here in the front end, it's had some damage a little bit, but yeah, it's original paint. It came from a local Chevy dealer in Harrisonburg. It's been here its whole life, and
you know, I mean, it's like the best of both worlds. You can haul the kids to Dairy Queen, four-door, but you got a 396.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it runs. Aside from brakes, I think we could just drive it out of here.
No kidding.
Factory 8-track still in it.
Is that really?
Yeah. So the only thing I can tell, the starter's not original, and the stereo itself was changed.
And it's a single 4-barrel, I guess, right? So here's the 396 emblem, which makes this car, I mean, this is a rare car anyway these days, but this makes it like unobtainium. That's pretty cool.
The guy that owned this car drove it back and forth to work every day, and until 2012, the tags are actually
I see it up there.
2012 when it was
the
parked.
Inspection, isn't that something? It never stopped from 67 to 2012. That's unbelievable.
Not something you find every day, that's for sure.
And it turns itself off. So I see you got a 55 Chevy over here, a 56?
That's a 56 two-door sedan.
Does it have an engine in it?
It does not. It's pretty bare.
Yep.
But I have a 55 Chevy Convertible back here in the corner too. Do
you have 55, 56, and a 57?
I do. I have two 55 convertibles, a 56 convertible, and a 57 convertible.
Gee.
This one's buried, but it's back there.
There's a car there?
There is a car back there.
Was it outdoor? I was sitting outdoors?
No, it was in a shop. They had started restoring it, and they just gave up and just parked it. So there it sat.
You know what? I mean, this could suck up money like it's
going
out of style, man.
I know, and I know very, very well. I've done several, so yeah.
Would this be, so I mean, is your plan to restore this car?
Yeah, this car I'm going to restore. This is actually an original 6-cylinder car, which, you know, I've never seen a convertible 6-cylinder.
Automatic 6. And you'll put it back to
and I'll put it back to, so I have the original 6-cylinder to go back in it. I've already overhauled the engine and just got sidetracked with other projects.
Yeah. Wow.
But this is all Tri-Five parts. That's what all of this is.
Mm-hmm. You know, I love Tri-Five Chevys as well. They used to be all over the place, and they're kind of phasing out as people get into other things.
They are. I think they're just what I grew up around, and I've always liked them. My dad's a 55 guy, my brother's a 57 guy, and I've always been the 56 guy. So it just kind of worked.
Yeah. Man, you got a heck of a warehouse here. So we got a Metropolitan here. What are you doing with this?
I bought it for my daughter who lost interest, and I'm probably going to sell that one.
You know, you think of these as American cars, but they're actually made in England.
I did not know that.
It's got a 3-speed transmission, but it's really got a 4-speed, but they block out first gear.
Block out first.
Because they didn't want to have a floor shift, they wanted a column shift because American cars had column shifts. So it's got a real low first gear, which is actually second.
Wow, I did not know that.
It's like an MGA, MGB engine.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
But that 57 back there was a local drag racer. They ran that car quite a bit.
A four-door drag
car. They you can kind of see it tucked back there.
I can get anywhere. I told you I'd get to this 57, and damn it, So no kidding, that was a drag car. I mean, it's got a 4-barrel. But it's funny, it's got original air cleaner and original exhaust manifold. So it ran a stock class.
They ran stock class, yep.
Yeah. I'm looking for dates on here. 17,492 miles. And this has got 63,000. So that was an oil change sticker from a long time ago. So, but there's nothing on this car except, fuel pump and tack.
Yeah, that's right. Otherwise, you would never know in a million years that this car was a drag race.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, we'll go down to the next building and let's see, we'll go out a long way here. There's actually
Big old
66 Lincoln that I got for a friend of mine.
Wow, look.
He's getting ready to put it on the road.
He's getting ready to put that on the road?
He's getting ready to put it on the road. We just got brand new tires on it.
He's going to drive it just like this?
He's going to drive it just like it is. He just wants to get it running and driving, and he's going to ride it just like it is. It's pretty nasty inside, but it's all there.
Yeah, this boy's got that musty smell.
Yeah.
The fire truck's yours?
The fire truck's mine. Could be yours.
Oh, no, it can't.
So this also is a local car. It actually was, still got the local high school sticker in the window.
So it's got a manual transmission and the keys are in ignition.
Yeah, it just
You're not
doesn't
afraid
run.
somebody's stealing this?
I don't think there's a big market for Corvairs right now.
You know, I don't know.
The car's in excellent shape, but I can't get it running.
Can't get it running.
I can't get it running. It
turns over.
I just cannot get it. And I know everybody's going to say, oh, that's the...
Yeah.
Believe me, I've piddled with it till I'm tired of messing with it.
Last on the road in 81.
Yeah.
I'm watching this program and I'm a Corvair freak. What will you sell me this one for?
$3,500.
Will you put air in the tires for that much?
I'd put air in the tire for that. Actually, I went and bought this car, and on my way home with this car, found that car. This car, I got doors, new hatch, fenders, everything to fix it. This thing came with the original, it's a one-owner car, and there's a service record that thick of all the receipts, everything that's ever been done to this car since it was new.
That's a 69, I think. Yeah, because the early ones had small taillights.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about these, not so much.
Yeah, I know it's a 669 or a 70.
It's Baltic blue. My mother had one just like this, 1967. So finally a 56 Chevy.
Yeah, 56 wagon.
Yeah.
I bought this recently. I haven't had this real long.
Great colors,
it's
man.
Original car. It's all 265 power glide.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could show people, here's a 56 taillight. So this is the middle of the Tri-Five. So we'll look when we get to the other building again. We'll look at a 55 taillight and a 57 taillight, just so you can see the difference. The beginning of the Tri-Five evolution started with a 55 Chevy, and so this is a 55 taillight. It's kind of rather simple. A 56 is longer and it's got a bullet out of it. This is how you add gas to the car. Open that, and then there's a gas cap, and you pump it up. So this is the 57 version. You can see this is when fins started to get kind of more pronounced. And so you see, tail light way down here. The 55, 56 had a tail light up higher. Where's the gas cap on this one? Well, like the 56, the gas cap is hidden as part of the fin right there. Here's the gas cap. And students, that's your lesson today on 55, 56, and 57 taillights.
This is my daughter's bug that started the whole craze with her. So it's a 65 Beetle.
So your daughter, she's in college?
She's in college now, yeah.
And so how old was she when she fell in love with Volkswagen?
So she was 15, I guess, and she saw them on TV. So I actually bought this car. I sold a 34 Ford and took this in on trade, this and this Harley in on trade. Mm-hmm. And had full intentions of just selling it and getting rid of it. And my daughter saw this car and fell in love with it, and she will never let me sell it.
So that's hers, that's hers, that's hers, and that's hers.
Yeah.
Man. And how old is she?
She's 19.
Where were these women when we were 19?
No doubt. No doubt.
Man.
And she loves them. Yeah, we got to go back around this way, and we'll show you some more stuff.
This is like Disneyland for a junkyard guy like me. Oh, there's that flower car, huh?
A lot of people have no idea what this is. Most people think it's a Ute.
Well, that's what I would think.
But it's actually a coach converted 1950 Chevrolet funeral flower car.
In the old days, there'd be so many flowers that when somebody died, that they had a special flower car. So when they brought the casket from church to the graveyard, and they would load the grave up with all the flowers. These things were just overflowing with flowers. Most of the time they were Cadillacs. They made like a Cadillac pickup truck to do that. But this was a Chevy.
57 two-door hardtop Bel Air.
Man, you do have the market cornered on these suckers. Man. Well, you got it bad, I gotta say that.
I do. These are things that I drive a little more often. I built this car about 5 or 6 years ago. Of course, it's LS swap.
Oh, wow, look at that.
I've had this car halfway across the country and back. I've driven it power tour. We've had it everywhere.
Man. All right, so don't tell me what this is. I'm going to try to figure out what this is. Okay? Well, I can tell you right now, it's a 57.
It is a 57.
It's got these little grills on top of
that's right.
Right here.
When I was a kid, my father used to take me to a guy's shop that he was friends with, and he had a 57 convertible that hung from the ceiling in his shop. Mm-hmm. One day he put me up in it, let me pretend I was driving.
Was hanging on chains or something?
Hanging on chains. Out of the blue, he called me. He said, "Are you still interested in my car?" I said, "Absolutely, I am." He said, "Well, you need to come see me." It is an absolutely incredible job that they've done.
283.
283 power glide, 4-hour power brakes, power steering.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow.
It is definitely my favorite car that I own. Well, the close second is right beside you.
This one, really?
This is the
car.
All
right, don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
Okay, it's not a 57. I mean, it's pretty easy for me because everything here is 5, 6, or 7. Yeah, 56.
This car was purchased new in '56 by a U.S. Naval nurse. This is original paint.
Whoa.
This is original paint. We buffed on this car for, I mean, you can see their flaws, their problems.
Yeah.
This car is original. Original seat covers. This car came from the factory with every part that you see right now.
Man.
And I just drive it. We get it out and ride.
It's automatic?
It's a power glide. Yep.
I mean, and so you have 60-something cars. This is car number 1. That's car number 2. Wow.
They're probably tit for tat. Yeah.
Wow.
They mean the most to me.
Yeah.
I love original cars. I love a car that's never been molested. And
you better be like 17 years old to get all these things done. Holy crap. Nick, man. Unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. What a cool experience. And this is what our viewers love to see. Somebody that's as passionate as they are about this stuff. Hello, stranger. I have to admit that I've been here before, and I actually met Greg Cash when I was writing a book called Barn Find Road Trip, probably 8 years ago, 10 years ago. And there's a car in that building that, to me, was pretty darn special. A Dodge was like, a poor man's kind of car. Like, it was just a step up from a Ford, step up from a Chevy, but it's just a Dodge. But this is a really special Dodge. So thanks for inviting me back.
Yes, sir.
We're the same guys, except I got older, my car got older, but you didn't.
I'm older.
Did you really?
Me, I'm older.
But yeah, I mean, your plan last time was, I'm going to take it back and I'm going to restore it.
It had moved. It's still in the same place it was.
Is this your security system?
Yeah.
This is kind of a working man's car. It was a Dodge 4-door sedan, but somebody bought every single option you could possibly buy on a Dodge. And all I could figure is they wanted to make it as close to like a Duesenberg or a Packard or a Lincoln as you could make a Dodge.
It's got the Continental package on it, which is, it's got a tire on both sides.
So it's got 2 spare tires, one on each fender.
Dual generators. It has overdrive on it.
So it's a straight 6, flathead 6.
Mm-hmm. And I have not tried to start it yet.
Does it turn over?
I haven't even tried. Yeah. I figured when I do it, I'd like to drain all the fuel out of it and do it all at one time.
Yeah. So dual generators. Mm-hmm. Like, why would you need dual generators? Look, I mean, there's one on top and one on the bottom.
I was told by somebody at the auction that this car was a police car at one time. And the only reason they said that was because of this badge right here on the front. If you look at it, it looks like a police badge on the front.
It's got a spotlight. It's got the bigger headlights, bumper guards. It's got driving lights.
It has several sets of horns on it too. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if these are horns or sirens or whether
they're horns.
They're horns.
My Woody's got a conventional door in the front and a suicide door in the back. This has got a suicide door in the front and the back. So just think about, like, if you, they call these suicide doors because if you didn't latch this door all the way and it blew open while you were driving, you could fall out. So inside here, well, it's got that little, the suicide knob on the steering wheel. It had accessory blinkers. These cars didn't come with blinkers. It has a fan that blows air on the driver and passenger. These cars didn't have air conditioning. It's got a really beautiful dashboard, kind of an Art Deco style. Wow, it's got a liquor bottle back here. Wow.
It has a heater in the floor for your feet.
Oh, look at that.
Do you see that?
Oh, this is a sun visor.
Yeah, sun visor
was
right there.
mounted on the front of the windshield to keep the sun from your eyes. And it's got a big luggage rack in the back with a trunk on it. I mean, so you could, I mean, this is just an amazing car. I've never imagined a Dodge being built like this. So somebody, for some reason, they didn't want a Packard. They wanted a Dodge, but they bought every accessory you could, whether it was from the Dodge company or J.C. Whitney, or, you know, who knows where they got these parts from. But, you know, this is my life. I do this stuff for a living, and I would pull it out of here, clean it up, go through it hydraulics, go through the engine, and just leave it the way it is. And just drive it like it is. Greg, thanks so much for being here tonight. Thank you. It's been a great revisit, and I'll come back again in 8 years, and I want that car done.
All right.
So, interesting guy, interesting story, and real interesting car. Hopefully in your travels you can find a car as interesting, or maybe more interesting than that. Happy hunting, man.